Yo guys, it is W from NHW Productions, and today I'm joined by he's previously been featured on many stories. He hasn't told the stories, but he's been in the stories. His name is Pete. You definitely know who he is. He was in that story when I ran into the garbage can because I looked down at my phone and that kid made a wacky facial expression. And today he's going to be telling a story. If you guys enjoy it, be sure to smash the sub button. Here is Pete.
Hi, I'm Pete, and I'm going to be telling you the story of how I broke my phone and then I fixed it, all by myself. This happened probably like 2 summers ago. We went to a pool. It had a diving place and everything, and so we were just jumping around. We were having fun, and so I went to check the time on my phone, and W was with me, so he followed me. So we were both checking stuff, and then he wanted to take a look at my phone, and so he accidentally knocked it out of my hands, and the phone fell face flat onto the ground. I was just stood there. We both looked at each other. I got kind of nervous because then I picked it up, and then I saw that the front display was shattered. It still worked, but it was just so ugly to look at. Anyway, I got home that day, and I went on Amazon. I found a replacement display for my phone for around $50. So I said, why not? I bought that display, came in 2 weeks, so I had to use that cracked display for a while. So finally, when it got to me, my phone back then it was really old, so I could repair it really easily. Pretty much you just literally put a fingernail into the back panel and you would just pop off the back. Then you would see the battery, the SIM card, and then what I needed to get was the screws. I unscrewed all of the screws in the back, holding down the camera, the motherboard, everything. And afterwards, I was able to get to the display. It was connected by one ribbon that pretty much connected it to the communications motherboard, everything. So I had to just take it off, and it was probably the hardest thing ever because it just didn't come off easily, and if you made some sort of small mistake, you could easily get electrocuted by the cords. So I really had to focus at this part, and at one point I felt a tiny shock, but that was it. The display was off. Anyway, I got the new one with a new cable. I unwrapped it, took everything off, and then put it into the connector in the phone that is supposed to power the display and kind of transmit information from the display to the rest of the components. After that was done, and the phone kind of started heating up. It would get hot, and then as soon as I would turn off, it would just start falling in temperature. Did this for a few weeks until the phone's battery broke. This was a 4-year-old phone, and this is what made me get my new phone.
If you guys enjoyed this video, if you did, be sure to subscribe. It really helps us out, and smash the like button!